Yo, so what's up, Slayers? A lot of you guys have been out, and I'm happy you've been out, and happy a lot of you guys have been out and got off safely and caught some nice fish out there. And, you know, I was out this morning and spudding a lot of spots, and some spots I spudded right through. And, you know, I'm here at an ice harvest lake that I fish a lot, and able to walk on it. And, you know, if I could fish it, but the temperatures are rising. So, you know, with temperatures rising, things are going to start, deteriorating, and I really don't trust it. I'm going to make a video anyway. I am going to get out on the ice and basically make a tutorial because, a lot of guys, they'll drill a hole and they'll measure it with their ladle and say, oh yeah, we got 6 inches, we got 5 inches, we got 4 inches. Of what? That's the question. What do we have? I've already been on this lake, and we're going to drill a hole, and we're going to measure it with our ladle. Then I'm going to take the chainsaw and cut a section out and pull it out and actually see what we're looking at. So let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and get out on the ice here. Now again, you can see I've been on it already. I spudded a couple holes. And this area here, it's pretty shallow. So if I fall through, I'm only going to be in 3 feet of water or so, and I won't go any deeper than that. So let's go ahead and get on. And getting on the ice, it feels pretty solid. I don't have any big problems here. I'm walking around on it. It feels good. It feels solid to me, I mean, hell, great. But let me go ahead and put the camera down, set it up, and drill a hole and see what we could do here. Alright, so this area here, lift this camera up a little bit more. That should be good. This area here, we're about 3.5, 4 feet of water. So if I do go in, I should be able to get out easily. I should have my picks on me, but I'd be able to kick my way up. It's not a big deal. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take my cell phone out of my pocket and put it in here. And, I'm actually willing to go in. If I got to go in to prove a point, I will. So, all right, we'll drill one right here. From what I can see, it looks like it could be seen on the screen. All right. Should have brought my T-ball. Okay, so I just cut through very quickly a bunch of shit. And boom, we're through. Easy as that. By the way, K-drill kicks ass. I love it. So, now we're going to look at it. Taking our ladle. It's got a measuring stick on it. Let's drop this a hair. Actually, let's bring it over. According to the ladle, we got 5 inches of ice. From the bottom of the hole to the top of the hole, 5 inches. So most of us would say, oh, hell yeah, 5 inches? Let's fucking rock and roll. We're fishing, boys. Well, let's see what we're actually on. got a section cut out now. We're gonna play with the spud for a second. Right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water's coming through. Now, this is a short spud. When I spud, I'll go ahead and use a rock bar. It's a lot heavier, and you know what? If that rock bar is gonna go through, I'm going through. So to me, that's what I like to use. All right. There we go. There she is. Wow. Actually surprising how ugly that is. So, this is the top right here. This is the bottom. There's actually a layer of snowy shit on the bottom. Okay? Now, that's not clear ice. If you look at it, there's layers. See the layer in the middle with the bubbles? Really, the only decent ice I would say is the very beginning of it. Now, how strong is this ice? So we drilled a hole, measured 5 inches, went ahead and cut a hole because I want to see exactly what we have here. And if we take a look, we still have the 5 inches, but hopefully you can see in there, there's a bottom layer of beautiful clear ice. And then as the ladle comes up, there's a layer about 1 inch of snow. Then on top of that snow is about a 2.5 to 2 3/4 layer of shit ice. So you have a layer of solid, beautiful clear, a layer of snow, and a layer of ice that we're gonna lose once the sun starts hitting it. That's what we got. I wish it was all that first layer. That first layer is amazing. Look how clear that freaking ice is down there. Look at the way that ladle is. You can see right through it. 1 inch. 1 inch of snow, 2.5, 3 inches of garbage. So, how safe is this really? That's the question. You know, I'd rather have 4 inches of that black clear stuff, honestly. I mean, this is pretty solid, but we're going to start losing it. And this is going to crumble into that good ice. So, well, maybe we'll hit it. So this is the interesting thing, that I went ahead and cut a section out. And, you know, people wonder how the spud works, how well it works. So, you know, we got 3.5 inches of ice here. And we're going to spud. And the way I always figure it is every shot is about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it wasn't a good one there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4 wet through. So 3.5, 4 inches of ice. 1 inch a shot. That's how the spud works. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. And there's the good ice. Ha! Now that's funny. Let's add this to the conversation. So, here's the actual good ice. So we got 3.5 with this nice layer of clear ice. Now that's the butter. That's the stuff you want to see. But we had this with 1 inch of snow in between. So I'm going to say 4 inches.